at CES is you never know who you're going to run into literally in front of your own stage. Why? It's Wayne Brady and Greggrunberg. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hey, we're coming out here at CES. We've been dating for a while, and this was our chance to tell the world all about it.
How does it feel?
It feels electronic-ish and media-worthy.
Well, I'm media, so this is a really, really good partnership here. So the two of you actually just landed in
separate planes and went to our separate hotels.
That's right. Came from different places. You came from Hawaii, right?
Yeah, it was just in Hawaii, and I stopped my trip so I could make it here to CES.
Okay, so you just got here. It's Wednesday, so we're almost halfway through the week. It's pretty nuts. You haven't had a chance to walk the floor yet, but I assume you've heard about some of the cool stuff that's come out this year.
You know what? I've heard about some of it, but I couldn't quote it. We were just talking about a TV. Was it double HD?
Yeah, 4K TV. I'm looking forward to that. There's one booth that's got it. Apparently, they're taking HD and then blowing it up to 4K. But then Samsung's got actual 4K content that they're broadcasting. I want to see that. I just want to see how clear it is. You know, because I look so beautiful on TV, and so 4K.
The clarity, that's beyond beauty, I think.
That is beyond beauty. That's like, would you like to live in the pores in my face? You know, that kind of thing.
Just nestle yourself right in the pores, like up here by the nose. It's nice and just hang out in a hammock.
Yeah.
it's a beautiful image.
Spend a weekend in my nostrils, won't you?
That sounds like a horrible indie film.
So what's your home, your kind of like home theater living room setup right now? I mean, if you're interested in 4K TVs, then you're probably pretty serious about this stuff.
Yes, I'm a big gamer, so I have a couple. See, I love the stuff, but I'm horrible at the actual technical specs of it. So when I say, ooh, I have a great big flat screen, that is awesome, and I can see, that's what I mean. I don't know all the specifics of it, but I've got a couple flat screens set up with my PS3 and my 360 and my Wii, and I also game on my Mac, and so gaming and everything that goes along with it plays a big part of what I have at home and what I use at work.
Do you fool around with Kinect at all?
Oh, I kill Kinect. I just started playing Just Dance 3.
Oh yeah.
I've slaughtered it.
Is that Just Dance? Is that different from Dance Central?
Yes, and I'm trying to determine how they're different because I've played both. It's the songs, and also, the big thing for Just Dance 3 is you can play with a crew.
Oh, nice.
So 4 of you get picked up in the sensor on the Kinect.
Can I be in your crew?
You can be my crew.
That would be awesome. At our house, we have like everything Mac, so we have Apple TV. I'm looking forward to see what Apple does in the TV area, and they're going to come out with iTV. It's going to happen.
Okay. Now they've never announced anything like that, but you're calling it?
Yeah, without question, because you got Remote as an app. I have an app called Yowza. Let me just plug Yowza for a second. If you don't have Yowza, you're paying full price. That's all I'll say. You're welcome. It's free. Yowza. Anyway, I've got everything Mac-based, and now Yowza's on the Droid and everything, but everything in my house is Mac, and I've got the Remote app, so I use my phone to control Apple TV. So Apple is all about controlling every part of their experience. So it's a natural progression that they would have a TV that has built into it, obviously the Wi-Fi and everything. So imagine you have a camera. This is what I hope they're doing, where there's a camera on the TV, and you can then Skype or iChat using your big screen TV.
Why you shouldn't.
And then be able to have that image on your iPad and then pinch and say, look, it's just going to be me. You zero in just on you, and now you're talking. And then you want to show the whole family, you can widen out. I mean, it's that kind of stuff. And then that's just the layman's version of what they're probably coming out with. But Apple's just an amazing company. They're not here. They're never represented here. But
they're represented today. You just represented them.
Yes, that's true. I did represent them.
Well, I think that's one of the things that people, some people sort of snicker at and some people are annoyed at is that Apple sometimes steals the show, but they're never actually here, except that everybody's talking about them, and some people feel that the other companies come to compete with Apple based on what Apple may or may not even come out with.
Isn't that what happened last year? Everybody was saying the iPad competition. You have an iPad or do you have a tablet?
I have an iPad and I have a Samsung, the
Galaxy Tab?
Yes, the Galaxy Tab, which I've got to say, I am an Apple man through and through. But that Samsung tablet, because of the Flash player and being able to play videos, there are certain sites that I go to that I want to play a video, and I go, okay, this wins because I can do that. So that's what I'm hoping as a member of the Apple family. And going back to something that you said in terms of, people get bent out of shape in terms of feeling that they compete with Apple. That's what a capitalistic society is based on. That's how we further and progress. If you want to be the best in class, you have to take out the other kid who is the best in class. And when that happens, that's great for all of us. We all profit technologically wise. So that's great. So I hope that Apple keeps making strides, and I hope that everyone wants to take down Apple, because as a consumer, it's great for me.
Imagine if Apple didn't exist, what the user experience would be with other computers. You'd still be going, how do I, with the thing in the, like now, like my dad is a perfect example. I'll get my dad some sort of, Mac product, and he'll be like, okay, so how does this work exactly? And I say, Dad, it just works. You click, and it does it for you. We're in the age now where it's, here are the tools, have at it, and take advantage of it. And they were talking to you at the CNET booth all about, games on the iPad or on your phone. I love those games. I love them. And
what are your favorite iPad games?
Temple Run, I'm playing a lot of right now. I love that. I play a lot of really simple games. There's a thing called Finger Foos, which is like, you put two iPads next to each other or two phones next to each other, and you're just playing like foosball. You're playing hockey. I play the simple games with my kids. I'm in LA Noire, this game that's out, and that is super. It gets too violent for my kids even, and that's not even that violent. So it's like I like the games sports games that I can play with my kids. I like those.
What about you, Wayne?
I'm not a big fan of a lot of the very simple games. I love Angry Birds. I think that's just something.
That's a great game.
Everyone loves that game.
You don't think the Angry Birds is played out?
It's gotten to that point, yeah, because there's the Angry Birds, there's Angry Birds, the Holiday Edition, there's Angry Birds, the remix, there's Angry Birds Rio, soon, yeah.
I got a great app that J.J. Abrams, my buddy, just came out with called Action Movie. Oh, my God.
I just sent an email to someone where Action Movie, you can shoot a video of, let's say, us sitting here.
I'll show you the video.
And then you use a Hollywood effect, a real deal Hollywood effect, whether it's a missile hitting you or a car falling, and it integrates perfectly.
Please say there's a lens flare.
With JJ, there's always a lens flare. Okay, ready? Watch this. Let's see if you can pick this up. Look at this. My kid's running out of the car. I'll show you. Ready?
So as long as you place it correctly, it looks seamless.
I mean, that's pretty good.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That's an app on the iPhone. See, no one else is.
I mean, we're driving down my street. Look out. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
See, no one else is doing that right now. No one is stepping to the plate. So, and J.J. Abrams is a beast.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. He's my buddy, right? Yowza's been around for 2 years. We're pumping. We got nationals. We got 1 million people download. JJ comes out with an app, and literally in the first week, it becomes #1. And then it's now in the top 10 and top 40. I mean, it's amazing. And it's free. Action Movie's free, except you got to buy the new. And who's not going to?
Because you already got hooked.
Yeah.
Free 99.
Yeah.
All right, so how long are you going to be at the show? You just got here. People are sort of gathering around. They're excited about talking to you guys. Yeah.
Thing. At 4 o'clock, we're doing a panel, the two of us, on talking about Twitter and social media and how it applies for businesses and that kind of thing. So that's at 4 o'clock, I believe.
That's
4 o'clock here. Do you know which hall?
North Hall.
It's called the Tweet House. Right? Tweet House. North Hall.
See, Greg is a Twitter beast. He has over 1.5 million followers, and I've just recently started to sit down and say, oh, like I think I was one of those dinosaurs that just believe, well, I do good work and I put stuff out, so folks should just go to it, because this is not the day and age of that anymore. Really, you have to get out there. You have to give people the experience where they interact with you, where you interact with them, and they feel that they know you, and they invest in your product. And so I'm coming at it from the perspective of, this is new to me, and I'm embracing it now, and I'm coming to a guru like him, and then so a guru.
Guru Grunberg.
You feel that? Huh?
I feel that.
It's good. So that's what we're doing, and we get a chance to sit down with a lot of great people and talk about it at the Tweet House.
All right. Well, Wayne Brady on Twitter, I assume.
Yes, Wayne Brady at Twitter.
And
At Greg Grunberg. At Greg Grunberg. 4 Gs. The only guy with 4 Gs in his name in Hollywood. That's me. And you're gonna
very timely.
You'll get some great fart jokes. I can guarantee you that. And some Yowza stuff, but also some great charity stuff. I love mixing it up. It's a great way to connect, I got to say. It really is.
All right, well, come see these gentlemen at the TWiT House in the North Hall. Look for them, 4 p.m. Pacific time here at CES 2012. Thanks so much for sitting down for a few minutes talking to us.
Thanks for having us, and thanks to our buddy Terry for letting us.
Thanks, Terry. Hope you enjoyed your lunch.
He was trying hard to not be in the shots. He was eating, and his hand was, he was like this and didn't want to really look over. But thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.